Hello everybody, my name is Mathis and welcome back to Orwell. Let's log back in for day 3. Yes, day 3. Now there are 5 days in the game and we prevented a mass bombing last episode, saving a ton of civilians by kind of taking the information that we had and making an educated guess. More or less, the people that we've been following have been relatively outspoken activists, but none of them seem to really be all that violent, with the exception of maybe Cassie and her little brick throwing incident, though that seems to be up in the air whether that was in self-defense and whether she truly regretted it, as evidence points to the latter, in that she really did not mean to kill somebody in the process. Not that that alleviates any of her guilt. But when we heard about the bombing, it was up to whether it was Harrison that we thought was going to do it and Nina. And from everything that we know about Harrison, Harrison is just a big mouth who wants to go out there and be active, but doesn't necessarily want to hurt people. It makes sense. Nina, on the other hand, we know nothing about, and so was more of an exceptionally smart choice to really say maybe she's the one that at least indicates where the bombing was going to take place. Because if it did happen at the government center, which is where Harrison had kind of raised suspicions for us, we would have known to arrest Harrison right away. But at least with Nina really not knowing anything about her, now we have to hunt her down and figure out what the heck is going on. So with that breakdown, let's log in. Episode 3, Unperson. What does that mean? Is Nina not really a person then? Alright. Ooh, shit. The hero returns. No, it's fine, really. You deserve the credit. At least from me, because you'll never get a public one. Just imagine your name in big letters in that TNB article. This Nina character is the final member of Thought that we don't have concrete information on. Since she is the one who planned the protest at the Circle Mall and now a bomb has been found there, she is now of special interest to us. Her stance towards law enforcement just gives us one more reason, as you found out yesterday. Focus on Nina, but keep watching all the others too. That makes sense. Alright, we've got a bunch of things. Let's pop open the listener and see what this says. Unknown person to Harris O'Donnell. Hey, forgot to change my phone tonight. And yeah, forgot to charge my phone tonight. And yeah, so I have to do this old-fashioned way. I really wanted to thank you for the very nice evening. I haven't enjoyed myself so much in, well, ever. Only to be topped by that night, that is. I was hoping you'd drop by CCC and come pick me up tonight. We can cook together, maybe watch something, and who knows, maybe continue where we left off. You in? Funny, I just realized that I've never been to your place, even after all these years we've known each other. So I figure you're hiding another love affair of yours there, are you? Probably your ex, the one that you've been talking about over ever so often when I was around, or this girl that is always yammering on about how she despised the safety bill. Nina, I think? Come to think of it, for all the torment you owe me big time, so I really demand you to come to your place. Love, Marka. P.S. If you are going to the city center tonight, please take care of yourself with all the bombs and stuff. Don't stay any longer than necessary. So, vehemently opposes safety bill. That does not surprise me. Boom. Done. Why would someone oppose the safety bill? We have the lowest crime rate in years, or possibly ever. You and me, we have a job thanks to the bill. The only reason to not support is if you have a dirty past. Or, you just don't want your privacy invaded, but who's really talking about that? With the situation as heated as it is, this sounds like someone we should have a very close look at. We need a full examination. First, a concrete background. Who is she? Second, what motivates her? What does she want? And finally, where was she around the time of the bombings? Alright, let's see what we can find out about this girl, if anything at all. First, War on Indifference. This is written by Concerned One, which is Nina. You tell Nina. We'll go and grab that. Beautiful. And we immediately got a listener alert. Boom. Nina just now. Hey, Sylv. Hey, Nina. What is she gonna do? Just wanted to ask if everything is fine. Yeah, don't worry. We're having a great time. Okay. Thanks for taking care even though it's Saturday. Don't mention it. How are you feeling? Still shitty. Nina, I hate to say it, so don't hold it against me, okay? I'm I'm fine. What is going on? No, you're not. You're worrying me. You always look so sad. Nothing to worry about. Often sad. Anything new on the love front? No. Could be relevant to find out what about. Only idiots on this singular portal thing you recommend, Sylv. So singular portal must be like a dating site? Don't know how you got to find John among so much crap. I'm gonna remove the account. Yeah, it's 99% fools, but just keep it tight. Someone will come to the rescue. No thanks, I can rescue myself. Gotta work now. Thanks again, Sylv. Call you later. So what is Sylv doing? See you, girl, and cheer up. Alright, so we know she's got a singular portal account. Good to know. We still got a contact here. Hey, kiddo, you're abso-fucking-lutely right. One could rightly call that evening mind-blowing. And of course I'll pick you up tonight. I like this more you were talking of. And I think I am in need of it big time. But let's not stay at my place tonight. It's utterly unfit for a lady like yourself. No lovers hidden there, only not so hidden leftovers in laundry. Especially not Juliet. I haven't heard anything of that bitch in months. I'm done with her because I'm with you now. My Marka. Pinky swear. And Nina? You mean anything will set me off? Angry outburst Nina? Don't even get me started on her. She was my partner in a crime a while ago, so to speak. So, babe, see you tonight around 8. Alright, so hold up. Plans to stay away from his home on Saturday. This is relevant information, but hang on. Gets angry outbursts. Okay, good to know. Enraged outbursts, interesting. Keep looking for a reason behind this. She was my partner in a crime a long time ago. Sure. Partners in crime? Okay, what crime? I'm done with her and you know that now. Alright. So let's switch over to good old this buddy. He's not going to be at his house on Saturday. You never know. That could be important if we need to catch him. And I guess we could put this in Juliet's. Harrison O'Donnell, ex-boyfriend. Why don't we put that in hers then? Because we don't know much about her, I don't think, in general. So let's go ahead and put that in hers. Julie and Harrison were together. That's one's news to me. Guess it doesn't matter. Seems to be over now. Well, you never know. That could come in handy, in my opinion. All right. Let's see. War on a different by concerned one, which is going to be Nina. Okay. The indifference towards their own rights is a worse enemy than the government itself when we are to overcome privacy, destroying surveillance laws. Which, like I said, that is really the concern here. We're in a state of war against our own government. The declaration of war is a safety bill, the only gain of which is reinforcing the chokehold the party has on us. With this bill, they are screwing every single citizen of this country. Yet most people are ignorant to this. Most people simply don't care about their rights being wrestled from them. Why bother when I have nothing to hide? Is their default excuse. They feel safe in their cozy houses while the government slowly puts the muzzle on their forehead, ready to pull the trigger any second. With our move on the crowded Circle Mall in Bonton yesterday, the first shots have been fired towards the lurking indifference among the populace. But they were merely warning shots, a friendly reminder that it's time to take sides in this conflict. We cannot tolerate indifference. We will not accept it. If you are not with us on this, you're against us. Frankly, I was in shock when I heard of the events in the mall. How you in particular incited the crowd to directly threaten the visitors. Now I am even more astounded by your writing. You know, I agree people being oblivious in this matter is the problem's root. We have discussed this many times. We must get their attention carefully, though, through interesting and remarkable events. We must make them think. Scaring them to death is the exact opposite. Intended to scare visitors, good to know. Scaring people to get attention to one's message, really. This is what thought's about. Scaring people is convincing them, Abe. People will only care about things that pose immediate threats to their lifestyle. Your own words. Ooh, there we go. Your own words. Surveillance is just too abstract a topic, too far away to grasp. They don't feel the danger of it. So we made them feel. It's as simple as that. Let us follow your argument for a moment. What did you achieve then? You just upset innocent bystanders at a time when they are already deeply unsettled. This is the exact reason why they are so afraid and yearn for safety in the first place. You have just proven them and the government right. Violence cannot be the key, and thought shall not stand for that. So let's actually go ahead and put that. I think that's really, really important. He does not want violence. Okay. Let's go back to Nina here. We already knew that. Okay. Violence? There was no violence. No one was hurt. Frightened at best. Honestly, I think it wasn't even enough. We made some local press, but the big fish, TNB, didn't bite. No big deal at all. How are we going to reach around? How are we going to give a reach around? How are we all going to reach the broad audience? The rethinking you wanted, if you're not willing to let us do something about it. Ladies and gents, can we all calm down a notch? Abe, you are totally right. We were fucking fire starters. We got a little bit carried away by the euphoria of finally getting our message out there. We didn't think straight for a moment. It's not going to happen again. Thanks for stabbing me in the back when I need you the most, Harry. So he says apologetic about it. Again, good to know. This is why it's good that Nina seemed the only one that was actually, like, about it. Afterwards, they're clever and feel sorry about their actions. Always the same. Well, man, you can regret things in life, you know. It's not the right place for discussion. This magnitude, we'll have to worry about it in next meeting. Okay. Good to know. Breaking news explosive found at the mall, which we already knew. Still good. Headlines. Investigators avert catastrophe at the mall. That's me. Kind of. Sort of. Why is the headline still... Is it because I haven't clicked on everything here? Whoa. Okay, hang on. In last week's No article, I blabbered about how some bombs would soon go off in Bonton or Fairview at that time just to advertise my point of view. I am truly sorry for everyone involved or affected by those terrible events. It was never my intention to ridicule or trivialize the attacks in Bonton. Particular assaults, only to underline argumentation, condemns Bonton bombings. Doesn't mean he wasn't involved in some way, but still. Strange way to underline one's argument. It's still peculiar he mentioned bombings before anything happened, but well... Yeah, I mean, you don't have any evidence is the problem. Thanks to the efforts of our government and the safety bill, the latest attempt has now been prevented. Finally, a kick in the terrorists' butts. Naturally, there are still tons of critical questions. How the hell is this possible to begin with when we have all the CCTV and new safety regulations out there? Why spend so much money for mechanisms that don't protect lives as they should? Why is there still no real suspect in sight, not even to mention in custody? These questions neglect one fact, though. People killing asswipes are among us. They are our neighbors. They are like you. They are like me. Mind you, they are most certainly not like me. It's tough for cameras or other automated safety systems to recognize a criminal or terrorist before he actually commits a crime. They cannot look into houses, and certainly, thankfully, cannot look into the soul of a passerby. We, the people of our great nation, must grow ever more vigilant. We ourselves must stand up for our safety alongside of high-tech security mechanisms, as those can only work in addition to our own perception. I don't necessarily think he's pro-security mechanisms. We ourselves must stand up for our safety alongside our high-tech security mechanisms, as those can only work in addition to our own perception. I mean, we'll put that in there, but that's like a, I don't necessarily, I'm going to leave that for now because he's writing in favor of the government because he's being paid to do so. So I'm not going to worry about that. Don't be single, be singular. Hell yeah, let's get it. Ooh, there she is. Oh shit. Nina. Good to see ya. So you're from the Bonton Fairview area. You were born in 1985. You're looking for men. Is this really super useful? Yeah, maybe. You're heterosexual. Not sure this is helping. Listen, man, it's helping me, all right? She's 6'1". She's athletic. She likes all this stuff. The Beatles, Asian food, climbing, hiking. And dislikes suit wearers, most movies, candlelight diners. She doesn't like fancy, huh? What is your problem with suits, huh? Hey, that's what I'm saying. Suits look good on people. All right, well, there you go. Let's see. What are you looking for most in a potential partner? She's looking for financial stability. That's not a bad thing, I guess. Who doesn't need a little bit of reliability in their lives? Is she striving to find that stability on her own accord? Any reason why she craves stability? Independence, honesty, true love, a couple of years. Would you consider allowing your partner seeing other people? Oh, interesting, yes. Would you consider dating someone who does not want or dislikes children? No. So she might have kids. And this is where I was thinking about who she was calling with that person. She might have kids, and the person she was on the phone with might be a babysitter. How interested in politics are you? Quite a bit. Not surprising. She likes the seaside and mountains. In the end, it all comes down to what degree of interested in which agenda. Agreed. She's a dog person. Well, then we'll never get along. If you turn a left-handed glove... Wait, inside out it fits. What is this question? Yeah, that's an interesting question. Your conversations. From Pretender, 34% match. Hiya there, just saw your profile and it seemed quite nice. I wondered, do you have any more pictures? If so, let me know. Looking forward to hearing from you. She closed the conversation. Oh shit. She was talking to this guy for a bit. Ooh, and Wise Sam, she's 87% match. All right, Super Randy, which is, man, that mugshot. Whew, all right. Hey, Blondie, just came across your profile and I got stunned immediately by your striking beauty. I just had to message you. I wonder if you would spare some time for a lonely heart like me and go out with me sometime. We could go out and have a drink at Frank's. You know, that one since you're from Bonton too, right? What about the weekend? Blondie? Seriously? I don't recall anyone ever calling me Blondie, and I am an 80s child. Well, he looks like he's from the 80s. Great, me too, so when are we going out? Or not? Now I totally get why you're over 30 and still single. Arrogant bitch. Man, they captured the internet really well. Hi, concerned one. I just read your interesting profile and left me dying for more information. Now, here I am asking away like you requested. If you dislike candlelight dinners and movies, as you stated, guys will probably have a hard time dating you. That makes me wonder, what is it that you would like to do on a potential first date? Of course, I could resolve to just ask you out to the local Chinese place round the corner and just abandon all the candle part of the dinner. Still, that does seem a bit straightforward. I could really use a helping hand here. Care to lend me yours? Cheers, Sam. Ooh, we got our name. Hi, Sam. It's kind of refreshing to read a decent message from time to time. If we were to go on a date, just ask me out to this local Chinese place you mentioned. I don't care much for dating rituals. By the way, name's Molly Schwartz. You can call me Molly. Hello, Molly Schwartz. Good to meet you. She's using a fake name and such a peculiar one at that. Wait, what? She's using a fake name? Oh yeah, because her name's Nina. What am I fucking talking about? Why did that not click in my mind? Hi, Molly. Alright, great. Suits me well, because no kidding here, I don't like this stuff either. I think most guys don't, though it is nice from time to time, especially with the right woman. Speaking of which, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about you, what the person behind the small picture and all those separate chunks of data is like. Data chunks? I know all about that. What does Molly do for a living? What does she do when she's at home? Does she live all alone, or is there somebody waiting for her? Does she often get to climb? Please, Molly, feed a fool craving for each bit of knowledge about you. Don't let me starve. Hey, Sam. You're quite the dramatic guy, aren't you? Anyway, here I go. I work whatever I find, aka temp work. Someone who wants a man who's financially stable doesn't have a stable job. Interesting. Hope you weren't looking for someone with a shiny job title. I live in a small flat in between tons of industrial waste. You still with me? And indeed, I don't live alone. There's a special someone in my life. It's a man, and he is very important to me. He's also the reason I don't get to climb mountains as much anymore. Jealous already? Don't be. It's my son, Michael. Has a son, Michael. I was right. And then why Sam closed the conversation? He's like, nah, fam, I'm not interested. Single mother, doesn't seem like the type to be involved with terrorist attacks. Sam was like, yo, fam, I'm out, homie. Not doing it. All right. Well, work easy then. Looking for a job? Looking for temporary staff? In both cases, you come to the right place. This is like a temp place. You are logged in as Molly Schwartz. I am I? All right, let's see. She can provide the following services. I actually like that picture better. She can clean. Wait. Yeah, we get all that. She can do all this stuff. Customer service, maintenance, mechanical repairs. Level of experience, work easy, star. 1,202 jobs taken. 6,000, almost 7,000 hours of house cleaning, groundskeeping, mostly house cleaning services. Interesting. Works long hours and on weekends. She's $8 an hour. It's not that much money. Look at us working on the weekend. It's different, of course, when you are a single mother. That must be tough. Yeah, but don't get too soft. D. Schwartz. That's her email. We want that. Okay. Bonton Road. There's a conflict as to where she lives. Let's see her recent jobs. Just as the Prime Minister leaves, the weather is getting even shittier. Alright, first off, she was employed on the 13th, which conflicts with something. Employed on the 12th, which also conflicts with something. These are all conflicting with one another, but good to know. Alright, hold up. Let's take a look at the listener real quick. Dear Miss Maternova. Another fake name? Oh, no, that might be her real last name. Nina Maternova. I'm writing on behalf of Dr. White. On your last visit at our office, a blood sample was taken. This was then sent into the Bonton blah, blah, blah for examination. I'd like to inform you of the results. There are no pathological findings. All values are normal and more or less ideal. Regardless, Dr. White has asked me to remind you of his advice once again. So we got a patient number. Good. What's his advice? Sincerely, Adelaide Ferguson. What is his advice? What were you getting blood tested for? All right. There we go. We already have her date of birth, I thought. No, we now know the specific date. Okay, so we know a couple of things here. There's a conflict. Show conflict. 347 Industrial Quarters, 5x24 Boston. Or Bonton, rather. Bonton Road. Which one is real? My guess would be the one that's in her doctor. So that's what I'm going to put it in. The doctor medical records is going to be the one I'm going to upload. Perfect. An address is always helpful. Let's see what we got. Someone's calling Juliet Carrington. How interesting. Oh, Juliet. Welcome to Rosentech. You are calling outside of our office hours. Please. Hey, little Jewel Bug. June, it's great to hear from you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. The game got randomly minimized. I'm sorry about that. Hang on. We're going to go back down. June, it's so great to hear from you. Yeah, you too. That's why I called. So it's about time June and Jewelbug had their annual sisterly chat, right? Super right. How'd you know I was working today? Ha, when aren't you? Sorry, I forgot for a second you actually know me. Feeling stressed? Boss causing trouble? I can call back later. Oh, no. Hanging around the office is just a good excuse, you know, not to be at home. I see. I never got why you moved back in the first place. I had to leave my student apartment, you know that. And you know that it's super lame excuse. You're in good money at Rosentech, don't you? You could rent any flat in town. You just don't want to. I see you're not gonna relent. You're not gonna relent, rather. Nope, sorry. I had a pretty rough start to this year. I couldn't really stand being alone at the time. I feel much better now, but Mom, Dad, they're so happy I'm back. You don't want to disappoint them, do you? Yeah, I can't do that to them again. Not again. And I hear was thinking, well, that's gotta be a typo. And here I was thinking Juliet had finally reached the state of emancipation. Hey, I have. No, you haven't. You're letting yourself be a hassle by Mom and Dad yet again. You little Jewel Bug. Extremely nostalgic when you call me that. Remember how I made that up for you? Yeah, I was so envious when Dad called you his little June Bug, and you didn't have any nickname for me. And rightly so. Don't give in to Dad. At least give him a good fight, okay? I will, believe me. Goody. So I figured you should leave you to work then. Yeah, office empty, but yeah, my to-do list is long. Alright, let's talk another time. I will call you again. Do not try to reach me. Just kidding. June? Yep. Thank you for believing in me. Aw, look at you sounding so serious. That's what Big Sis is there for, right? Guess so. See ya, June. See ya, Jewel Bug. Alright, I don't know if that's useful, but we've got a lot of info here that I mostly don't give a shit about, but we're gonna grab what we can. Alright. You're letting yourself be hassled by Mom and Dad again. Troublesome relationship with parents. Rough start to the year. We knew that. She got broken up with. Considering she ended her relationship at the time, yeah, exactly. Working on Saturday. An annual sisterly chat, so we know her sister is June Carrington. And then, let's do this. Cool. I guess it just happens in the face of family sometimes. You're right, it does. You're right. All right, back to what I was doing. All right, here we go. Blah, 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 blah. Patient number. Back to the person I actually give a shit about right now. Nina. Good old Nina. The patient complains about pain throughout the left thigh and the upper leg. She describes the pain as searing, burning, sometimes bursting. The leg feels numb at times. Symptoms occur whenever the leg is stressed, releasing only when sitting or lying down. Symptoms started 9 days ago. Addendum. I have asked the patient regarding the healed wound on her left upper leg, as no medical record existed in this database. She was evasive and gave no clear statement about the wound's origin. Blah, blah, blah. Visual examination revealed cicatrix on lateral upper leg. Palpitation of the leg conducted. Tenderness to light pressure. Leg skin is warm to the touch. X-ray revealed former deep wound in dorsal upper leg, femur sinistra. NPD blood sample taken and sent to blah, blah, blah. Diagnosis. Pain is most probably due to a prior inflicted wound on the dorsal upper leg. So she has a leg injury from something that she wouldn't tell the doctor. Compressing on damaged nervous symptoms are similar to those of Muraliga paresthetica. Holy shit. A medical leave with strict rest until the end of April 2017 has been suggested. The patient has been strongly advised to favor the leg to avoid further complications. Aspirin 400 milligrams has been prescribed with the following annotation: take 2 times a day after meals. Advised patient to come back if symptoms improve. So what is this going against? Is on medical leave. So she's been advised to be on medical leave, but she's probably still working anyway, would be my guess. Bonton City cleaning. And then fix it. Great temp worker. 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5. But normally she's a 4.5 out of 5. My guess is she's working anyway, because she has a kid. So that's my guess. I mean, she's not even the phone call that we had. If we take a look, let's see. She's feeling shitty. Don't mention it. How are you feeling? Yeah, I have a feeling she's at work. So let's upload the fact that she's been working. So she has been working a lot over the week. Does that account for her, or perhaps limit her ability to have triggered the bombings? I mean, who knows? Initiate. Knock, knock. Huh? You've got to ask who's there. Not in the mood for knock, knock jokes. Aw, you blew it. Cut the crap. Who are you? So now you can ask. Initiate is the name. Do I know you? Who is this? I'm someone who knows you better than you know yourself, sweetie. Everybody's all creepy in this world, man. Oh, not again. You're from Singular, right? Don't care how you got my number. Just leave me alone. Oh, well, no, that's not where I'm from. User has blocked his communication. Interesting. Who is Initiate? This Initiate again. I wonder what his or her role is in this. Well, let's find out. Initiate has been in contact with 2 of our target persons so far. This should be enough. And here we go. Feel free to investigate this hacker as well, but keep the focus on Miss Matternova for now. Good to know. So we've got him unlocked. Initiate. Again. Oh, no, 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 no. Can't block Initiate out like that, sweetie. Buzz the fuck off. You should listen to me, just for the moment, alright? And then I'm all gone. Poof. I don't care what you have to say. This guy's cocky. See, I know a little bit, I know about your little band of troublemakers, and I really dig it. The Gov needs a kick where the sun don't shine. That's alright with me, sweetie. But bombing people, that's plain wrong. Bullshit. How come you think that was one of us? Let's just say I've been watching you all for some time. The bombs hit places where your outlaw posse has been too in the past. No way you did not hear about that. Even the cops seem to have found out at least something. They knew where to look for the last bomb. So give me a reason to, you know, like put that consciousness of mine at ease. I would want to help you, not turn you in. How dare you threaten me? You got nothing. Yolanda, be cool. I said I want to help after all, not threaten you. I'll show you I can be trusted. I'm gonna hack that precious page of the party and upload a special something. It's gonna be easy with those party guys being lazy bones, as long as they don't see it coming in the next few seconds. But then you'll answer my questions, right? Don't care about your shit. Wait. Give me a sec. I get to work. Don't go away. Hang on. Can I stop him? He dares? Wow. The IT guys are going to make short work of this rookie. That's a nice looking firewall you have there, dear party web team. It would be a shame if someone were to just bypass it. Can you actually shut up? Doing this still gives me the chills and I need to distract myself somehow, so sheesh. Almost done. I wonder if I blocked him. Just a second longer. I bet you it's like giving me time to try and inform them. I wonder if I should have let him go. What the heck? Aw, shit, man. They reinforced a huge gaping loophole. It just vanished. It's almost like somebody warned them. Yeah, whatever. Goodbye, Initiate. I maybe should have let him hack. It's Initiate and wait. I'm gonna spam you for the rest of your days if you don't answer my questions. Hell, will you fucking leave me alone then? Just quit poking around in my life. You said you were not involved in the assaults. I'm not. Okay. Do you think it's someone else in thought? This band of misfits? Never. Harrison is the only guy I could remotely imagine doing anything like that. Really? Even though you're the hot-tempered one? First, this hacker suspecting him and now her. What do they know that we don't? Harrison had an interest in Cassandra because she could access the big money through her parents' company. Otherwise, she is mostly a spoiled brat who thinks the world owes her. Juliet was a bit shy, but damn good at organizing stuff, but not capable of going terrorist, if you ask me. Know what I think? It's the Gov themselves behind the bombings. I don't know. Maybe. That'd be weird. I thought about that. Did you know that since 2011, all the electronic devices must have unique IDs? They look like this, and it's not even secure. That looks like the code labeled on my PC. Well, that's because it is. What? Don't worry, I only access the number remotely. Nothing more. You deserve some privacy. Fuck off! First you threatened me and now this! Will do. Initiate recognizes when this help is not wanted. Yeah, if only you finally would. Okay, woo! We got some good shit here. So we now know her PC ID. Well, that is super useful. We can access it remotely. I wonder if he's working... Oh, very good. You found the device UID. Every device in the nation has one according to the safety bill. We can use the insider tool to connect and see what a user has on their device. Note a device must be running and have an online connection in order for you to access it. Okay, so let's check out what we got. Suspects the government behind the bombings. Why don't we put this on... Why does it matter who this goes on? Let's put it on Cassie's, I guess. We haven't updated her profile in a while. Go ahead and do that. Must be crushing when your friends only like you for your money. Yeah, probably. Alright, so we know Juliet was an organizer, so there we go. And then Nina suspects the government did the bombings themselves. What a joke. Of course the government will bomb Bond to bits to justify surveillance, right? I've heard that a million times by now. Every time something happens, there's nothing to these conspiracy theories. Oh, a bit defensive there, aren't you, sir? Well, we've got a few things now we get to look at. We've got a bunch of different options, and of course her desktop, which is always very exciting. But for now, I'm gonna wrap this episode up here. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll continue this tomorrow. Bye-bye.